time you worked with fruit, stepmother.
Okay, all right. Take it easy. It's a pepper. Look, it's a pepper,
all right.
sweetie. Oh my gosh, people just don't forget things, do they? Anyway, I thought it would be nice for when little Princey comes after his long voyage, for you to hand a little snack for him and his and his entourage, perhaps, or maybe it could be a nice little intimate snack for the two of you.
Oh.
So what I'm making tonight is, well, we have goat cheese,
Ooh.
we have olive oil, we have salt, and we have pepper. All wonderful things that we can find in beautiful Castile.
Oh, yes, Castile.
Castile. So, no, excuse me. I could use some wine later, especially after all this. But anyway, I'm going to show you how to make a nice little appetizer. So, my darling dear, we're going to check out the pepper and see if it sits. It sits on both sides.
Oh.
And you're thinking, why is that important? Because we're going to split it in half. Go ahead. Oh. You're going to trust me with a knife around you? I don't think so.
Oh, dear.
You think you can do it? Right here in the middle. Right there.
Right there.
Go for it. Be careful.
Off with his head. Off with his head. Off with his head.
Oh my goodness.
I did it.
I actually like that. Then, one of the most important things when you work with peppers. Now these aren't hot peppers, but if you were using hot peppers, don't ever handle them with your, bare skin.
Ooh.
These you just take out because this is what makes it like really bitter and very strong. You can keep the little green thing on it. You just clean it out. Ta-da! Like that nice little empty vessel. Kind of looks like a heart, maybe. Maybe anatomically correct heart, yes.
Ooh.
Do you know why they use hearts on Valentine's Day?
Why do they use hearts on Valentine's?
Well, there was a prince that was betrothed to his love, and they didn't allow him to marry his betrothed. They made him marry this other woman that he was actually betrothed to. And he was so upset that he wanted to prove his love to her, so he sent to her his heart.
Oh dear.
True story, I'm not kidding you.
No.
Yeah, Prince sent his heart. Do you know anything about Valentine's Day?
Well, I know it's one of the most romantic holidays in all the year.
Do you realize that February 14th or Valentine's Day is when we commemorate the beheading of a saint? Yeah, the beheading of a saint. Yes, there was a man called Saint Valentine, and he was a monk. And it was the time of, I think, Emperor Claudius the First or the Second, one of the Claudiuses. Yeah, look it up in your history stories, in your history books. But he had forbidden? Okay, one of those two. He had forbidden marriage because he thought that Roman soldiers could do better as soldiers, as warriors. They didn't have a wife to come to. And he just had concubines all over the place.
Oh dear.
Well, of course the Christians didn't like that, so St. Valentine's would marry them on the down low. While he was in prison, they would send him a letter, and that's where the Valentines come from, requesting for him to do secret marriages. And so he was beheaded because he was keeping in line with the Christian belief of marriage. So,
oh dear.
Yes, he was beheaded for a good reason. He was beheaded for true love. So anyway, so we got our peppers, and then we have our goat cheese. Okay, we have our goat cheese. And it's just very simple, plain goat cheese. And what you're going to do is, you want to do this, or you're too pretty to?
Well, I will let you do it.
Okay, she'll let me do it.
You show me how to scoop that cheese.
I'll cut the cheese, that's for sure. So anyway, you take the cheese, and you just scoop it in there. Doesn't have to be pretty. Just mash it in there. However best you can mash it in. Now you're wondering, like, well, that's it? You're just going to put cheese in there? Like, wait, there's more to come. There's a little bit there. You want some here?
Ooh.
Good. Oh, it got my hair. It's good cheese.
It is good cheese.
Actually, so this is one little thing of goat cheese. It's a little pricey, but it's worth it, especially on Valentine's Day. So you just mush it in there. Then take the olive oil and you just drizzle it over the cheese.
Ooh.
Just like that. Let it fall where it may. Look at that. Olive oil is very good, very healthy since the beginning of time.
Indeed.
And it is also used during the wedding ceremony, like the Feast of Cana.
Oh.
Because oil was used to commemorate and to bless everything. So
wondrous.
olive oil. Always keep it around. See all the wisdom I have? I'm amazing.
It's from all that experience, stepmother.
Yeah. So this is salt.
Ooh.
Would you like to, we just sprinkle a little bit of coarse salt.
Oh, you're giving me such an honor?
Yes, yes.
Oh.
Tell me how important salt is back then in the Renaissance days.
Salt was a very rare commodity in our time. Know you that it was like currency. In fact, for a king to sit you above the salt or above the little dish holding the salt was considered a great honor. And anyone sitting above the salt was actually served first. Those who sat below were considered in less regard and not served as quickly.
There you go.
It was also a very important preservative since we did not have refrigeration during our time.
Very much so. But we're going to be a little more generous with the salt.
Ooh.
The other thing is that's where the saying comes from, worth his salt. And the other thing is, every time you work with salt and you throw it over your left shoulder, I'm not going to throw it over to you.
Oh.
Why do we do that?
To keep away the evil spirit.
That's right, to keep away the evil spirits and to remind us when God tells you don't look back, because that's what happened to Lot's wife. If you read the Bible and stuff, I believe it. Then what's next? And excuse me, sorry.
Oh.
Then we got pepper. So we're gonna put nice, generous pepper, coarse pepper. So as I said, any guy could do this. I'm not picking on you guys, but you can do something romantic and sweet, just like this cute little appetizer.
Ooh.
And when we're all done, you put it in the oven just for a few minutes, 10 minutes at 350 degrees. And we'll pretend this is my oven.
Oh, of course.
It's a magical oven. And you serve with like pita bread or pita chips. And there you have it. You can smell, oh my gosh, I wish this was smell-o-vision. Smell that.
Oh.
So you get all the juices from the pepper come into that goat cheese. And it just makes it fabulous.
Oh, what a romantic dinner for
Would you like to try
stepmother.
some, Princess?
Oh, certainly.
There you go. Ooh. They're good? Yeah? She likes it. So this is something very nice that you can serve on your Valentine's Day before the main course. Now we can't finish our Valentine's Day special like this. We need something to clean the palate. Something sweet. Something
indeed.
maybe Italian.
Ooh.
How about we make a nice Italian tiramisu, but Indiana Jones style, quick, fast, and easy.
Oh.
We'll be right back.
That sounds exciting.
Yes, and we'll be right back with that recipe. Now, see dear, for me to subsist, all I really need is some liquor and some coffee.
Oh, I thought we were making a magic spell.
Well, yeah, that
Keep them
too.
with me forever.
Well, yeah, that too, because
Oh.
as we said, it's always nice to make something sweet and delicious for your loved one.
Oh.
So I'm going to make the classic, not so classic, Annie Jones or Indiana Jones style tiramisu.
Oh.
Do you know what tiramisu is?
Yes, it's an Italian dish.
Oh, very good. And what does it consist of?
Things that you can eat.
Things that you can eat, people. Yes. Well, it consists of coffee, some amaretto liqueur,
Ooh.
some very fine Italian mascarpone cheese.
Ooh.
You got to have the mascarpone
Oh.
cheese. Now, the Annie Jones version includes a little bit of whipped cream cheese and a little bit of whipped cream,
Ooh.
whipped topping.
Like a whipped cream?
Yes, whipped cream.
Oh.
Not like the whipped slaves that we have downstairs, but
Oh,
yeah,
dear.
whipped cream, I know. But that's what we're going to use, and that helps to make it light and airy. And I know you traditionalists out there, you Italians, I'm sorry if I've upset you by not including the classic version of tiramisu, but I want something fast and easy and quick. So this is my version.
Ooh.
So first we're going to start making the filling.
Ooh.
Okay? So how we're going to do this is we're going to fill this little bowl, small little bowl.
It's
just made for two.
heart-shaped.
It's heart-shaped. So it's perfect for two. I won't get any, whatever. And we're just going to use halves. Okay? So it's going to be the power of half.
The power of half.
So we're going to use half the mascarpone, half the whipped cream, half the whipped cheese, and half the whipped cream. Whipped cheese.
To make a whole tiramisu.
To make a whole tiramisu. So there you go. So.
Ooh.
And just so you know, the rest of our ingredients are going to include some coffee, some cinnamon,
Ooh.
some powdered sugar, a little bit of nutmeg, vanilla, and almond extract.
Ooh.
And of course the amaretto. That'll
This
come
is
in
very
very,
important.
very important. So that's half the mascarpone. I'm gonna have you mix everything up. So
Oh, excelente.
I don't want you to get dirty.
Of course.
You gotta be pretty for the prince. I'm not seeing anybody, you know, I'm just gonna play cards with your dad later, whatever.
You and father are in such love.
Yeah, whatever, kid. I love his crown.
Oh,
I
yes.
love his throne. I love all the gold that he got me back from the United States. From the United States, I'm sorry, from the Americas.
See, from America.
You don't know nothing about the United States yet.
I didn't realize the Italian states were united.
Haha. Well, no, not yet.
Oh, I see.
Okay, I'm not gonna use my fingers because that's not ladylike. That's the cheese. And half of the whipped topping. And it's got this stupid little thing here. Hold on. Hold on. It's Indiana Jones. We're doing this all improv here.
And you're sure this isn't a magic potion?
Yeah, it's kind of magical.
Oh.
I know I always gain like 5 more pounds on my thighs after I'm done with it. So yeah,
Oh,
it's
dear.
magical. Yeah. Yeah, no, that happens to you. After you have the kids and stuff like that, it's just never the same.
Oh, dear.
Boobs lay down, you know, it's just not the same. So enjoy it while you got, kiddo. Not that I'm bitter. Not that your father doesn't cheat with everything he can find in
Well.
every town. We'll let that go. We'll let that go.
Well, my father is a very interesting person.
Yeah, he's very interesting, all right, I'm sure. Okay, put that aside. Now, you're gonna start mixing this up.
Oh,
I hope this spoon is adequate for you.
roll up my sleeves here.
Yeah, your sleeves don't let you do much, do they? You want
But-
to just do the cookies later?
I am a princess, yes.
And I'm a queen, but you know, whatever. Whatever. Okay, you know what you can do is you can give me a generous helping of cinnamon.
Ooh. Oh, it smells so delightful, stepmother.
Stop snorting the spices. You know what I've said to you about snorting the spices.
One
Stop it.
time. It went up my nose one time, stepmother.
Stop it. Okay, go ahead. All right, that's good.
Woo!
Okay, then a little touch of nutmeg.
This is not Eye of Newt, are you sure?
Oh,
This is
Sorry.
not Eye of Newt, right?
no, it's not. I have newt.
Oh,
That's good. That's good.
oh,
Moscada.
Oh.
That's how you say nutmeg in Spanish. You know
Oh.
that? Moscada.
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 Yes.
Then we're going to put a little bit of vanilla extract. Do you know where the vanilla bean comes from?
Oh, a flower.
Very good. What kind of flower?
I believe it is an orchid.
Very good. It is an orchid. Let me move the coffee out of the way. A little bit of almond extract. And I'm just going to put some drops. Just a few drops.
Oh, I
Because the
see.
almond extract is very strong.
Ooh.
And if you would like to drop in the powdered sugar, please.
Ooh.
Oh, the whole thing.
Oh,
So that's like a 1/4 cup of powdered sugar, just to make it a little sweet. Now, one thing I like about my tiramisu is it's not overly sweet. Because you've had all that chocolate and all that other stuff. So this is a nice little touch without being too sweet.
Ooh.
So, okay, there's the filling.
Well, you
Now-
have me to be sweet for you.
God, that's what's so repugnant.
Oh.
Anyway, yeah. You know, like when you have too much chocolate and it's like a sugar high and then you just come crashing down. That's what it's like being around you.
Oh.
Well, you know, I'm sorry. I don't mean to. I'm just like that, okay? I'm sorry. It's just, you know, me. So we're going to take some cooled off, strong coffee. Try to make it strong.
Ooh.
And pour it in there. I think that's enough. Pretty much a cup of coffee. Smells good?
It smells interesting.
It's coffee. You know what coffee is? Comes from South America.
Ooh.
The New
Another
World.
food from the New World.
The New World. And then, this is amaretto.
Well, that's Italian.
Are you measuring? Oh.
Oh dear.
So you just, you know, whatever's to your liking.
Oh, I see.
Be generous. It's Valentine's Day. You know, sneak in a little booze now and then. It's all right. It's
And
okay.
Philip will like this much in his.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes, it's almost like a sleeping potion.
Ooh.
Almost. God knows I want to go to sleep right now.
Oh dear.
Okay, now you're too like, you can't even get Do you think you can drop a cookie in there? Well, wait, before we do that, let's split the cookie in two. I don't know where my knife went, but split the cookie in two. Because we want to go like this. You see this? We want to go around.
Oh, it's like decorating.
It's like decorating, yes.
Ah.
So go ahead, drop the cookies in. So you can split the cookies and drop them in.
Just drop the cookies in.
Drop the cookies in.
Like this.
Go ahead.
Oh.
Make sure that the cookies, it's a sponge cookie. It's a lady finger. I forgot to tell you. These are lady fingers. Not real ladies' fingers.
I was very worried for a moment.
No, oh my gosh. God, you're gullible. No, they're not real lady fingers, but they were called lady fingers because they were petite and light and airy.
Ooh.
They're made from a pot de choux. That's French, pot de choux.
Oh, bless you.
Yes, exactly. Pot de choux. And that's basically what you do, is you just fill the outside with these lady fingers dunked in the coffee with the liqueur. Now you can use any kind of liqueur. I like amaretto. You can use coffee liqueur. You can even use Irish cream.
Ooh.
Okay, don't get upset. The Italians out there, yes, you can live it up and, you know, add something else to it. But Irish cream is very nice with it as well. Either you can put the Irish cream in the cream itself, or you can use it to help douse these little lady fingers. How are you doing there?
I'm good.
You gotta make them symmetrical.
Oh.
It's okay.
It's an artistic expression.
Okay, whatever. What are you, like, you know, who's your favorite artist nowadays?
Oh, Miguel de Cervantes.
Really?
Indeed.
Oh, okay. Well, he kind of, doesn't he make everybody thin? No, that's the other guy.
See.
I like the other guy. He makes everybody thin.
Oh, I see.
Degas?
They
No.
Degas? No, I do not think so.
No. I don't know. It's one of those guys.
Cervantes is a wonderful playwright.
Oh,
from
that's
our time.
right.
Indeed.
That's right. I forgot. I'm sorry. I was thinking of artists like art, whatever.
Oh.
Yes, Cervantes. He writes a good story. You know, not like that. You know, not like that other English guy,
The
the
Shakespeare
guy. I don't know. I never liked that Romeo and Juliet crap. I mean, actually, no. Of all the romantic stories, I like Romeo and Juliet the best. You know why?
Why?
Because they die. They just die. These annoying teenagers the whole time.
Oh dear.
Oh, please, get over it. You're like 13, 12 years old. You have no idea what the hell you're talking about. The day you wake up and he's like 60 years old and his feet smell and he's farting all night. Talk to me about how much you love
Oh
him.
dear.
Oh, we got an
Is
extra
that
cookie.
really going to happen, stepmother?
Yes, it is going to happen. So that handsome prince of yours is going to get stinky like everybody else.
Ooh.
Now remember to also put some cookies at the bottom.
Perhaps this isn't such a good idea.
No, it is. You're going to go far, far away. It's a very good idea. It's a wonderful idea.
Ooh.
So always remember to put a little bit of cookie down at the bottom.
I may need a lot more of that alcohol.
Well,
sleep.
there you go. I'm telling you, it's the best thing. You put a little bit every night, you know, they don't bother you so much, and you can go out and hang out with your friends.
Woo.
Hang out with the ladies in waitings and find out about who's, you know, being with who and stuff like
Oh,
that.
I
It's
love these
wonderful.
little secrets.
It's great also because that way you can figure out who's going to be the next one to do, you know, like a political coup.
Ooh.
You never know. Yeah, your mom was a pit, let me tell you.
Oh dear.
So that's what it looks like.
Ooh.
Now, simple as can be. Oh, geez.
They're so excited they fell right over.
There you go. So you just fill it. And we might have some extra filling left over. That's okay. It's just, you know, eat it by the spoonful. It's all right. Okay, so what I like to do is put a little bit here, right? And then take a little bit of the cinnamon.
Ooh.
La, 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 la. Cover it
That's
up.
quite a bit of cinnamon.
Yes, and then take a little bit of cocoa powder. Because everything's got to have a little bit of chocolate.
Oh
And I can't
dear.
use my spoon because it's all wet. Ah, it's okay. It's more cocoa powder, the better. Yay.
Ooh.
Smells good. Cinnamon
Ooh,
and
it
chocolate
does.
is wonderful. And then you just cover it a little more.
Ooh.
Cover a little more. Till it's all covered. Then, if you want, you can get all fancy and put some more whipped cream on top. And voila. And actually, I forgot to put more, I don't know where I put that, well, whatever. I just put a little bit more of cinnamon right on top, just to give it a little
Ooh.
look-see. And there you have it. And we have another example right there. So you can make it in a round bowl. I always like to make it in a Venetian glass bowl.
Oh,
isn't it that Venice came up with glass for the first time?
Yes, indeed. That is why it's called
They're
Venetian
so
glass.
cool. They are so, I like Venice. That's a pretty cool place.
In the
Little
Italy,
stinky,
yes,
you know.
well, the Italy is where the Renaissance started, you know.
Ah, there you go. They have the coolest party there. That's the one with the masquerade and stuff. Oh, I love it. That's where I hang out. Anyway, so this is your Indiana Jones version of tiramisu. And this is what you can give your prince. Have him fall in love with you, get married, live happily ever after, far, far away, my dear. I shall miss you so much.
Oh, thank you,
Go with
stepmother.
my blessing.
Indeed, you are too kind.
Oh, well, thank you so much for joining me and this version of Indiana Jones. Yeah, I know it's a measuring cup. I don't care. I hope you all have a wonderful Valentine's Day. And hey, don't mope around and say, I don't have a Valentine, I don't have a wedding. Stop it. Stop it. You gotta start by loving yourself first. That's the most important thing. When you love yourself, then other people will find how wonderful you are. Look at me. And love you as well. But not only that, think about the people around you. There's a lot of people out there that always need just a little touch of love. Could be a neighbor that's lonely. Could be somebody that you see at church. Could be the kid next door who never has anyone to play with. Spread the love, enjoy it, and have a wonderful Valentine's Day. I'll see you in the next episode celebrating, what else? Another saint. St. Patrick's Day. Hope to see you soon. Enjoy. Salute.